In the heart of a quaint little town, the Johnsons, a naive and blissfully unaware family, stumbled upon an alluring Victorian house. Its facade, once a symbol of elegance, now masked a grotesque secret that festered within its decaying walls. With hollowed eyes and hushed tones, the townsfolk spun dark tales of the malevolent spirits that roamed its corridors, tales that would send shivers down even the bravest spine. Desperate to escape the chaos of the outside world, the Johnsons saw only faded grandeur, oblivious to the sinister whispers swirling in the shadows. As they settled into their ill-fated sanctuary, an oppressive atmosphere enveloped them, thick with a malevolence that seemed to breathe right alongside them. Each creak of the floorboards echoed like a warning, a prelude to the awaited horrors. The first nights were a cacophony of dread. The family was haunted by nightmarish whispers that slithered into their dreams, dripping with venomous intent. Mysterious scratches marred the walls, as if unseen claws raked at the very fabric of their sanity. Ghostly figures flickered just out of sight, taunting them with glimpses of their own impending doom. One fateful evening, as they gathered around the dinner table, a chilling gust swept through the room, snuffing out the flickering candles and plunging them into a suffocating darkness. Panic seized their hearts as they fumbled for a flashlight, their breaths hitching in terror. When the light finally pierced the black void, horror gripped them. The walls were grotesquely adorned with macabre paintings, twisted figures trapped in an eternal dance of agony. Blood dripped from the canvases, pooling at their feet in a nightmarish tableau. The Johnsons' screams ricocheted through the suffocating silence, their cries merging with the sinister laughter of the house, mocking their desperate attempts to escape the living nightmare. In desperation, the family sought help from paranormal experts, but their efforts were futile. The house thrived on their fear, growing stronger, feeding off their despair. It became clear that the spirits within were not merely trapped souls, but malevolent beings reveling in the chaos. As days turned to weeks, the Johnsons' lives spiraled into madness. Paranoia seeped into their hearts, turning love into hatred and trust into betrayal. Accusations of unspeakable deeds hung heavy in the air, driving them to the brink of insanity. The very walls seemed to whisper their darkest secrets, twisting their minds like grotesque puppets. One fateful night, a suffocating silence fell, punctuated only by flickering lights that cast eerie shadows across the room. Then came a voice, dripping with malice, reverberating through the darkness. "It's time to play." The chilling tone pierced their souls, a harbinger of the twisted game that had begun. Unbeknownst to them, the Johnsons had become unwitting players in a sadistic game orchestrated by the house itself. Each family member was pitted against the other, forced to confront their deepest fears and darkest secrets. The house reveled in their torment, its walls pulsating with a sadistic delight that echoed their misery. Siblings turned adversaries, parents transformed into monsters, and the line between reality and nightmare blurred into a grotesque tapestry of blood and betrayal. The floors became slick with the remnants of their horror, a testament to the violence that unfolded within those walls. In a final twisted revelation, it was unveiled that the spirits haunting the house were not lost souls, but malevolent entities birthed from the darkest recesses of humanity's nightmares. The house had become a vessel for pure evil, a conduit for the wickedness that thrived on suffering. As the Johnsons succumbed to the relentless grip of the house, their souls trapped within its cursed domain, the once picturesque Victorian house stood as a chilling monument to the unfathomable horrors lurking in the shadows. Its walls whispered tales of despair and torment, a grim reminder of the terrifying fate awaiting those who dared to trespass into its malevolent embrace.